Hello everyone, I'm Robin with Robin's Wreath. We're going to be working on a grapevine today. I'm just cleaning it up to get all the gnarly pieces off. Okay, I think we're pretty good. Oh, there's a big one. Nope, there's some more little ones. This, I'm trying to think. This is like an 18-inch grapevine wreath. This came from Sims. I have an account with them. It's one of the fuller ones I've seen in a while. So let's just get rid of all this gook. There's still another piece right there. I just like to clean it up so it doesn't get stuck on anything. You really want to pay attention to the back because you don't want it scratching your door. So how's everybody doing today? Let's see if we can find the comments. Well, there we go, there. Now let's see if we can find it here. And then I think we're good to go. Okay, where are you? Oh. Alright, let's go back to the beginning. See if we can pull it up that way. For some reason, it just gives me a hard time with Facebook every time. Notifications. Nope. Oh my gosh. Let's try and go back again. I think there's a delay, and that's why I can't find it. But this is every time I go live. There's the page. So why can't I get on? Well. Oh. Sometimes. Well, looks like I'm not going to be able to pull it up on Facebook. So, anyone watching on Facebook, I cannot see you. Now it's got me on Marketplace. I don't know if you're watching from Facebook. Of course not. Well, if you're on Facebook, I cannot see you. There we go. Gee whiz. Okay, you can't hear me. Can you hear me now, Vicki? If you can't, try going back out and coming back in again and see if that works. I was having a problem getting on, but give that a shot and see how it does. I apologize for what it's doing, but sometimes you don't have control over it. There we go. Let's get this big one. Now I'm shooting at everything. Vicky, your deer were cut today, so I have to start prepping them. So I would say in a day or two. Alright, so this is an 18-inch grapevine that we'll be working with. And we're releasing a couple new products today. I can only see your comment, Vicki, so if anyone else is commenting, I can't see it. This is our new leaping deer. And we're going to be using him or her. Now it's a him. He's got antlers. We're going to be using that one today. But I went ahead and prepped it already. I painted it and then I added the foil adhesive to it because we are going to add this to the deer. Not only do we have the deer now, but we also have antlers. So I'm going to be adding the foil to the other antler. Except a lot of stuff went flying when I was cutting that grapevine. This is really tacky. It's been sitting for a while, so it's ready. And I only have so much foil here, so we're going to make it stretch. All right, I'm going to turn it over. Just pushing it in place. Like I said, I already have my foil adhesive on it. I went ahead and put it on there and let it sit for like an hour and a half, so it's really tacky. I'm not going to do both sides of it because the fact that this is going in a grapevine, so it's not something that's visually going to be seen from the back. If it was, then I would do the back. But I only have so much of this color. And I just got it. I did put a link to the to my affiliate for Artistic Painting Studio that carries the foil. I don't remember the name of this one, but I will have it excuse me, in the description on YouTube. Alright, let's see how we do here. Oh, that's pretty good. I like the different blues that this illuminates. Now there's a little piece there. I'm going to have to treat it afterwards and cover over it. And that's really simple. Go back, put a little of the foil adhesive on it, let it sit an hour and a half. Hello, Rachel. Thank you. Appreciate that. So, isn't he handsome? Oh, I'm loving this blue. Okay. Let's see. Oh, pretty good. Oh, right there. Okay, that's good. I also, because I did not have this color paint, I also put foil adhesive on the side of the deer. So I will go back and do the side. I just want to cut this piece off right here because I want to take a straight piece here and get this leg. So I'm ending, there we go, on a straight section. This guy is about 16 to 17 inches wide. He's in my Etsy shop. And I will kind of go over that area so as not to see that splice. There we go. Uh-oh. There's a little bit on the bottom. Oh, good. Look at that. We got it. Ta-da! See a little piece here. Hey, Lisa, welcome. Marcia, it's in my Etsy shop. If you go to my page, maybe if Rachel has time, we can go ahead and put the link in there. If she doesn't, I will definitely post a link after I'm done. I think I measured him at like 17. Yeah, he's 16.5 inches, and then he's about 14.5 tall. Nice size for an 18-inch wreath base. There we go. Isn't that beautiful? Now, before we do, well, let's do the other antler. I may go back at the end, but if I don't do it now, it's probably going to stick to stuff, so I better do it now. Oops. I'm telling you, this foil adhesive is really good. Okay, I'm going to take this long piece. I'm using all my scraps. I'm going to take this long piece, and I'm going to go down his leg. Now he comes unpainted. Okay, I'm going to use my toothbrush for this area. I find that works really well on the edges. And if I don't want everything sticking to it, I better do this now. So, I hope you don't mind watching this part. I try to have all the prep work done ahead of time so you don't have to sit through the boring stuff. But like I said, if I would have had the paint to match the foil, I know Jen carries it. It's like a teal. She has Artistic Painting Studios. If you're on YouTube, there's links in there. I can post links after I'm done on Facebook. It'd be easier to do it this way, because I'm pressing against the countertop here. That looked pretty good. I'm just trying to use up the scraps. Yeah, we now have this, and we have the antlers too, which I'm going to use in the design. Very easy to paint him. There's no detail involved, so that makes it nice. All right, we're going to use up some of this really long pieces here. So I'm going to trim it and then cut another long piece, because we really don't want, see, we really don't want them sticking to everything on here. That's how nice this foil is, and the adhesive. Cool. I love this color. I'm really into the blues. Hey, Nanny Dot, welcome. Oops. Yeah, it's sticking to me. Got a piece of fuzz here. All right, let's do his leg here. Never waste any piece. Because the minute you throw it out, you're going to have something else you need to hold it. Something that just needs a little piece. There we go. Okay, we got a little bit in the groove here. Okay. See some here. Great way to use up all these little slips. There we go. Now after I'm done foiling him, we have to use the final coat on him and let that dry. All right. Where am I going to go from here? Let's do his back end. I want to try and get as much of it as I can. So we're just going to follow the contour and get it to stick. And then we're going to go back and scrub. Oh, he's going to be beautiful. Still like my Lidman bottle brush. Okay. Here's a long one to do. I'm glad you guys are hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. If you go to my Etsy shop and you type in under search deer, all my deer products will come up and you'll see him right in there. He's $9.95. I don't think that's too much. It's not that difficult to ship either. Oh my gosh. I don't do this now, everything will stick to him. So we got to get this tacky covered up. You don't have to foil him, you can paint him. He's very easy to paint. And by using up these leftover pieces, I've got the sides both protected when I'm rubbing with a larger brush, because you do not want to scrape what you've already got on there. So it makes it nice because I've got protection on both sides with the excess that's already been used. If I went off the foiled paper, I would end up having like scratch marks in my surface. So this is kind of nice. Little piece right there. Oh, we got it. All right, now around to his head. Oh, and his leg too. All right, we're going to streamline this. We're going to cut one long piece. Otherwise, we're going to be here forever, people. And I know you got better things to do than watch me struggle with foil. This almost looks like the shimmer of the bottom of a pool. Has anybody tried the foil yet? Jen has a really nice starter kit. She has a Foil of the Month Club. Got to get his knee. I know. Have you tried it yet, Rachel? You've got to try it. There's so much you can do with this. This is just because I want it to look really good by having it foiled on the side so you don't see the brown paint. So, a little bit more, and then we'll do the antler. You got to go around his head. I think it works better doing it this way. Toothbrush really gets in the corners good. This is MDF wood, so you really want to make sure that you have it painted to cover it. You can also use spray paint on MDF. You can use acrylic or chalk paint on MDF. I would advise, if you're not foiling and using the final coat, I would definitely advise using like a acrylic spray afterwards to cover it up, to protect it from the weather. So isn't this blue pretty? Just got a few stubborn corners here. And like I said, if I would have had the right color prep paint in the beginning, I wouldn't have to do the side. You need to try it, Rachel. I'm telling you, some of the projects you do would look awesome. Rachel has Rachel's unique crafts. And if you're not following Rachel, you need to do so. Believe me, I've watched enough of Rachel's videos, and she does some pretty awesome stuff. And then at the end, when we're all done, I have another surprise product to show you that we will be doing shortly. Okay, we're almost done. We just have a few antlers. So let's go ahead and cut some of this so I'm not fighting with this big wad. First, let's see if I can get that. No, that's a spot on there I'm going to have to touch up. Okay. And we got 3 antlers to go. And then we can coat this baby with the final coat. And let it dry. And I hope we don't have any problems with my iPad popping off the base again. I've got it wedged with a dowel rod across the front of it. That thing scared the heck out of me when that kept popping off the other night. Getting in this groove is providing a challenge. There it is. Let's use a little broken brush here, the edge of it. There. All right. 2 more to go. We're getting there. Y'all with me? What do you think of it so far? Do you like it? That's no good. We have a lot of projects coming up. Jen and Rhonda and I, we're going to do my Christmas centerpiece on a live. Jen's going to decorate the trees. I'm going to decorate the base. And Rhonda is going to decorate with the bow. And then You have to be present. Then we're going to give it away. I know, right? Wow. That is going to be so cool. You are not going to want to miss that one. Okay. A few places. I'll let you know ahead of time when we're going to do that. It's probably going to be within the next week or two. I mean, this week she's working with my sled. So if you want to see the sled foiled instead of painted, it'd be a good time to check out Artistic Painting Studio Facebook page. Jen is in California. She goes on at least 3 to 4 times a week, sometimes more. Hi, Diane. Welcome. Sorry if I missed you. We're just foiling this guy. We're getting him ready. This is my new deer. Rhonda uses this deer a lot, and I fell in love with it, and I asked her where she got it, and she told me, and they don't have any more. And I thought, why am I sitting here looking for a deer when I can have my husband cut me one? So that's how this guy came about. Alright, we've got them all foiled, so we're going to go ahead and put the final coat on. Get rid of all this little paper here. We'll go ahead and, not sure if I did the final coat on this one. No, I didn't. Aren't these adorable? So, the final coat is just a matter of applying it on. If this is going to be an outside item, I would say at least 3 coats of the final coat. And it will be. So for purposes, I'm just going to put 1 coat on it today. So you don't have to wait around on me. And then I'll go back and put 2 more coats on it. Because I'm sure whoever purchases it, it's going to be an outside one. So, but that's all you have to do. And I'm getting the edge because I've got foil on the edge too. So if any of you haven't watched Jen's channel, check it out. Artistic Painting Studio. She's a hoot. We love her. And what ideas she has, her painting skills alone. You know, she's a businesswoman who started this business, and I'll tell you what, it is so nice dealing with a woman that owns her own business, because she goes the extra mile to make sure you're happy. So I have enjoyed her tips and her techniques when it comes to painting. And you can reach her just about any time through her Facebook page. There's a lot to be said for a business that's owned by a woman, because they do go the extra mile. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and do the last. Oh man, did he get some glitter on him. guys. I'm telling you, this foil sticks to everything. So I think I'll go over here because I'll leave that straight edge for the sides. Here we go. Excuse me. I know you can't see it, but I can from here, just what stuck and what didn't, because it starts to lift off of the paper. Ooh, I'm loving this color. Okay. Let's get some strips here and get our side started. First things first. I apologize. There was tissues right behind me. I thought all I had was toilet paper in here. Okay, back to work. This should not take as long as the deer did. So what's everybody been watching? Anybody watching any good series? I always love to hear what everybody's watching. Anybody watching any Hallmark movies? What have you been checking out? Okay, a little bit up here. Get this down in the groove. This is just another option from painting something, which is nice. Gives you some different choices. I can't place and talk at the same time. Hallmark, all right. I think everybody likes Hallmark this time of year for the Christmas movies. We were watching some series and we're all done, and I'm so disappointed because boy, I really liked them. Downton Abbey. There's been a few that we've watched. Okay. The trick is to like start it in the middle and then just work your way around, because it will just stick to itself. There. Actually, doing this is easier. Update on little Wyatt. He hit 15 ounces. Now his thing is he hides under his bed. What a character. He tries to hold out sometimes for milk still, but he is eating good. So time will tell whether he's going to need surgery or not. But so far, he's doing awesome. He knows his name. He knows that if he begs long enough, I'll pick him up and let him out. So he really tries for that. I promise we're almost done. I appreciate all your patience. What time is it in England, Diane? What time are you watching? Or did you already fall asleep? Sometimes Diane will have good intention of watching me straight through, but time difference really can get you. Nope, she's awake. She's my friend over the pond. Someday we're going to meet. Probably won't be me going over there because I don't do airplanes. I had my ear blow on a plane once, and I just cannot bring myself to get back on. There we go. Where'd that come from? Okay. We're rounding the final stretch, everybody. See if we can get in here. Just my little stick. There we go. Yes. All right. I think all we need is one more strip, and we can coat that and get started. I love this one. It almost resembles giraffe stripes. I think I'm going to go up from this way. Wow, that went all the way around. Oh, okay. I keep forgetting I'm on it too, so yeah, it is earlier. It's my 6 o'clock one that gets you, doesn't it? Now, again, I'm not doing the backs on these. If I had extra foil, I think I would, but I didn't think I was going to have enough. So, there we go. We are done. So let's coat this baby, let it dry, and then get started. You've all been so patient. Okay, we are done with our foil. All right, let's remove these. There we go. Now, my plan is I'm going to decorate up the top with some pine. And then I have some of this, a little bit of everything. I have some of these. These were last year at Joann Fabrics, little picks. And I thought it'd be nice to kind of pull that brown in. These are 19-inch pine picks from Sims. How about that? I thought I was plugged in. What did I plug in? Well, I evidently plugged in something. I don't know what it was. Oh my gosh. I plugged in my glue pot and it was sideways, but it did not heat up because it wasn't turned on. Whew, that would have been a major mess. Oh man. There we go. I swear. Some days. Alright. We don't need all this, so we're going to work it. Oh, I love that one. You need to watch that one, Diane. The comings and goings of that family was interesting. All right. So this looks like the top of the wreath. So I think we're going to put those in there. So let's see. This is a weird shaped wreath. I think I'm going to go this way because this is more round than this end is, and there's probably going to be a bow down there. So, that's about where I want that. And that's about where I want that. So let me see if we can get it in here. Okay. I'm just going to drizzle some hot glue down in there. I'm going to do the same on this side. Drizzle some down in there. Turn it up so it sinks down that way. Alright, now we're going to fill in some. I think I'm going to, let me see. Just want to kind of see where I'm going with these. Or if we're going to kind of like them going upward. Let me just kind of put them there and then see. kind of like them in the middle. All right, let me cut a few pieces of this. Not sure if I'm going to use this. Yeah, I am. This is kind of like a frosty eucalyptus. Can't even tell you where I got it because it doesn't even tell me where I got it. So let's just cut the rest of these off. I don't know why they make such a long stem. I never use that size stem. Yeah, I kind of like them in there. And then we'll kind of flank some pine cones around here. Oh yeah, kind of liking that. Just make sure he still fits here pretty good. I have to kind of move that up. Actually, yeah, right there. But I'm thinking now, kind of like that in there, like that. Kind of back there, subtle like. Oh yeah. Alright, we got one more. Let's kind of get that going down this way. Alright, then we have these. Still want to get that pine cone in there. Let's see. Maybe I'll put him over to the side. I kind of like him over there. And then put the bow here. So then I can come down here and visually he's all there. Alright, that's what we're going to do. Let's go ahead and glue this. This one. I haven't glued the antlers in because I'm not sure on that yet. I'm just leaving them there till I'm ready. Now, are you with me? I'll put that there. There's a little wire on here that I'm going to see if I can attach to this. You're still with me? All right. Not sure that I need that whole stem. There. Kind of like that there. I really appreciate you hanging with me. Thank you, everyone. I think I'm going to move this down just a little bit down to here. That's a better place for it. Yes. And I think I like that there. Kind of like that, kind of subtly poking out like that. Okay. We want this one. I think that one about right there. Kind of subtle. Right. Now we got some lighter green that I can kind of fill in here. And then a few more pieces and the bow. And I think we're done. Like some of these rustic pieces. Ah, well, I didn't stand there good enough, did it? No. One right there. These came from Hobby Lobby, and I just want to get another blue in there. I don't know if I'm going to put that in yet. We're going to work on the bow. So, there's a few colors I have. I'm going to keep this on the bottom. I know, blue and silver are beautiful together. That one I did the other night, that centerpiece, the blue and silver centerpiece, it's almost as wide as as long as my couch. Like whoever gets that, hopefully they've got a long mantle or something, or a big table. Not sure I'm liking this now. Well, we're going to leave it. I just got done cleaning all the glitter up in here from that centerpiece. And now we got glitter everywhere again. But that's life. I'm just not sure if I want to put this underneath this. Let me just try something. Yeah. Okay, I definitely want the brown on the bottom. Then I have this color, which is in here. So, yes. Kind of like a copper. And then I have this. That's kind of like the gold. Kind of pulls the warm tones out, back out again. It's kind of like a variegated gold ribbon. Come on. And I think I'm going to do 5 with a small loop. Doesn't it? I've had that copper for 2 years and finally saw those and I'm like, that is going to be the ticket. Except I don't think I like the teal, so I'm going to put it in there because I have another ribbon coming in that I think is going to work better. So we'll just go ahead and use it. Oh, you know what? Let me just bring it back to this because this has both colors in it. It has the green and the blue. So going to take out that 5th loop and then we're going to put that in as a 1. Look at that, bow recovery. go. That's what I wanted. Because that actually matches this blue and some of this blue and the green in here. So I kind of like how that looks. There. Now, I don't have any brown, but I have this taupe. I'll go ahead with that. No. I'll go ahead and use some rope. That's going to blend in really good with the grapevine. Could even put in some of these rusty snowflakes too. Alright, let's fluff and put glitter all over my table again. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you can hear the puppies, but they're in there. They're rowdy. What do you think? He's going to go right in here. Let's see here. I don't know what that's doing. I think I'm going to go back and I'm going to add some copper to the back of it too. Like back in the back. Oh, I'm thinking, what sounds so sweet? Okay, gotcha, Rach. Yeah, they're looking for trouble. Yeah, I think the copper in the back will help offset that blue some. Oops, well, I guess I could cut, couldn't I? And I'm going to take a pipe cleaner. Hope this doesn't show. Wow, I can't even get that in there. Pull back. There we go. Yes, that's what it needed. I don't know about you, but sometimes visually I have to step back and reassess. Didn't he? You did an awesome job. And I got two other things to show you. Let me just get this on. That he made. And we're probably going to work on them next week. There we go. Got it. Like I said, I may end up taking that turquoise out, but for now, it'll do just fine. See, I kind of like that back there. Kind of draws your attention away from the blue. in my eyes, they're not quite a match. So it kind of, yeah. I like that better. It's all a matter of tricking the eye. And I could probably even take that out because I've got this in. And I could probably put a green in there too. But we're just going to leave that until my ribbon comes in. And then if I change my mind, I will post. Or I'll just take this out and put this in because that's got the green. I don't know. I'm going to play with it. I'm not quite happy with it. But there we go. More glitter. Oh. Alright, so that's that. So I didn't know if I was going to be adding some of this. No, that cheapens it. I don't like that. Ugh. No. Alright, this is what we're going to be working on soon. These are going to be ornament door hangers or wall hangings. Aren't they cool? We're going to do this in red and white. We're going to get whimsical with this. And then there's this one. So if you have a really big tree, they aren't listed yet. I will be listing them soon. But there's two ornaments we're going to be working on. So you have the deer now, and then you'll have the ornaments later in the week. There we go. Thank you. Don't you love this deer? That color? I'm not liking that turquoise. I gotta get it out of there. You see what I'm thinking? Add the turquoise, this one, in place of the turquoise because it's got the green and the blue. I think that'll look better. Yeah. Yeah. And the other ones are in the other room like, it's late, we want to eat. They're very insistent at times. I'll try and go on and post a little picture of Wyatt. I don't know, does he need a little scarf around his neck? Or is that too much? To kind of... Doesn't that look good against the blue, the copper? I love that. And my Dowrad held. It did not throw my iPad on the floor. I don't know. I'm not done with it. I have some adjustments to make with it. So we'll just mess with it a little bit here and there. Alright, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. The deer are listed in my Etsy shop. You do? Okay. I think it may stay, Rachel. It kind of... No, I think it looks better straight. I don't know. I'm not done with it. There's something about it that's not, and I'll figure it out. I think I need some stuff up in here too. So I'll work on it some more. But I appreciate it. Have a great evening, everyone.